sometimes it can be really hard not to be Jonathan Swift. The writer of Gulliver's Travels was infamous for his Juvenalian criticism, or in plain speak, of being harsh, direct, even rude, about the world around him. He was excellent at telling a stupid world and stupid people and stupid ideas that they were stupid. And we all have that feeling sometimes, don't we? But the problem with this approach is that we've all also met a Jonathan Swift in our life, and it's not very nice, and you typically aren't very responsive to it. If you're going to be Juvenalian, it basically paints you as a moralist, as somebody above everybody else. And the problem with that is that even when you are right, it is very easy for your ideas to be rejected on the basis of hypocrisy. When your own inevitable flaws and failings come to light to the people you are lecturing, you don't seem so moral anymore. And doubly troubling is that if you take on this mantle, I think it tends to lead to a jaded absolutism, and becoming simply a contrarian. It will rot your thinking and stop you being able to say anything good anyway. And I think that being a Juvenalian critic leads to jadedness. A lot of my videos, for example, involve saying that such and such is bad. In fact, my general theory since the beginning, as proposed on this channel, is that our society is bad, right? But how many of you would watch my videos if all I did was drone on and on about that, berating you? I suppose a few people would stick around, but at that point I think it'd be a cult and we'd all just be stewing in our self-righteous anger, condemning everything in the world. You know, it wouldn't be good. It is very hard not to become, or not to go full Swiftian when you look around sometimes. Just recently, I came across some data from a year ago, and it was a survey of people in the USA, and they were asked how many unarmed black people they thought had been shot and killed by the police. Now, the actual figure can vary depending on who you ask, but the highest is 27. This was made by a group who were actively setting out to find police abuse. I've also seen it as low as 12 for that year. But I'll put up a graph here to show you what people actually thought. That's right, people in the USA are thinking that tens of thousands of unarmed black people are being shot by police. Even the very conservative category, which I suppose in USA terms refers to Trumpian Republicans or something, not the people you'd expect to be receptive to the black racism agenda, even in that group, only 46% were in the right ballpark of tens. But it wasn't this graph that really got me going, because I already knew that the majority of people were stupid about this. Again, go back to my empiricism video. Stop rationalizing, just go and look at the data. It's all out there. You can find this stuff out. But people believe black racist agendas because they don't look for evidence. It's here. You know, it's not hard to find. That's not really what got me going, because that's already out there. No, what really got me going is that at the same time I found this data, I have come to be aware that the singer Shakira has released a song where she attacks her ex. And last time I went and checked, this had 152 million views on YouTube. So this is big. A lot of people, you know, I would love to have 152 million views. I think that's a lot of people. That's only double the UK population. So this is a world that I have to live in, where people spout their racist, evil, boring agenda, and people believe it because they're too busy listening to Shakira slag off her ex. I lament. It does make having a channel like this feel a little bit redundant when the world acts this way. But thou shalt not despair. And was Jonathan Swift not after all an abbot? No, dean? He was a dean. He was a Christian, that's for certain. So even he somehow had hope, despite his attitude. And you really should go and look at some of the stuff he used to write and say. And my hope is that the Juvenalian response to this is not the only one. That in a world of Shakira and Black Lives Matter, I can also laugh. And so can all of us, even at ourselves.